Hello and welcome, amigos. Today we're going to be talking about mild red chilies. You guys have been a little bit confused as to what chili does what, and if you want a little bit of answers, we're going to go over a few for you. And if this goes well, we'll continue to bring it. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about chiles and which ones to use when, please keep watching. If you notice the California pepper, it's thinner, maybe about 2 inches across, and I want to say it's about 5 inches long for most of them, except for this magic gem here. You wanted to show off for you guys. And these, I find that the peel is a lot thicker when I use the California chili, and this is the one where you end up straining longer.
Oh, I see.
But it is mild. This is the least spiciest chili you're going to come across. Okay, so whenever I'm going to make a recipe, I crack it at the top and let it rattle out. And you can take as many seeds as you can out of it because this one does turn bitter. For some reason, the California, I find that it turns bitter. Doesn't matter the brand, that's usually what happens. So when you boil the chili in hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes, the seeds that were in there just fall out, and then you just take the chili and then you blend it. If that's what you're gonna be making it for, like a sauce. This chili tends to keep a little bit more moisture, I find, even when it's dried out. So it's softer. I don't feel like you have a lot of pulp in this particular chili, but you do get some. You get a lot.
So if you wanted to do dry seasoning and this was moist, this chili,
it would not work. You would have to place it in the oven and help it dry itself out. And I'll put those steps in the description area for you guys as an easy guide whenever you need to do that and you find that your chiles are a little bit more wet. And this goes for all the chiles, not just the California chile, but this is just a starter for your California chili. What recipes can you use the California chili for? You can use it for anything Mexican that you don't want that extra spice. I know a lot of you get scared with the heat. How hot is it? Well, everybody's heat level is very different, and I've been eating chile since I was little, so mine's pretty up there. It's not Korean spicy level, but in the Mexican world, I can handle a lot of heat. So what I'm gonna say to you is that if you wanna try birria, you can use and substitute with the California chili. If you wanna try enchiladas, pozole, the spicy chilies that I make, the oils, you can use it with the California chili if you don't like the heat but you want the flavor. And the flavor is really, really good. What this chili is, if you've ever seen an Anaheim pepper, it's just a dried Anaheim pepper. So you can pick, you know? If you can handle the Anaheim heat normally when it's green, you can handle the heat when it's dried. So I definitely recommend it for those of you that are not too sure which ones to pick, or sometimes you can't get a hold of anything. But if you find these California chilies, they're very easy to find online, and Cloud's done a really good job to link as much of the information that you guys need in the description area. So now that we've talked about our California chili, let's get on to the next. El Guapo. There's really no preference to the ones that I buy because I usually have a grocery store here in town called Cárdenas that I absolutely love their product. But when I can't get a hold of it, I definitely try different ones, and El Guapo it's pretty good. I have a lot of these bags in my house. So let's go over the Guajillo Chili, okay? Guajillo chili pepper. And now we have our Guajillo. Do you see how long this chile? It's a little bit longer. Obviously, it depends on how it was picked. But you're gonna find that this one, you're gonna get more pulp out of it, and as soon as you open your bag, you're gonna get that initial smell, like a fruity sweet smell, but it's not like super like dessert sweet, okay? Not there, just like that, like a tangy. It's sharp, and this one is this one's fresh. You can tell when your chilies are freshly dried and when they've been there for a while.
oh, I see. It has more movement. It's viable.
Yeah, and if you're using these chilies, it's important for you to open them because if they weren't dried properly, depending on what brand you're purchasing, you're gonna find that you can get mold in these chilies.
That's how you know that it's fresh, right? When the seeds stick to the skin.
Yeah, this is a real fresh one. It smells so good that if I lick my fingers, it feels like I'm eating Mexican candy. And I really, once you smell the Guajillo chili, you're gonna understand and you're gonna become familiar with it, whether it's super dry. Let me see, this one seems a little bit drier. Let's tear it up here.
So you can hear the seeds. They're not stuck, right? Oh, okay.
Gonna be a little rattlesnake. So that's what you get from this chili. It is mild in heat. It's a slightly hotter than the California chili, but it's not that much of a difference. It's flavorful. So I definitely love cooking with Guajillo chili. It's one of my favorites. It's similar to the cascabel, and some might even say chipotle, but chipotle has a little bit more of a peppery kick. You know what I mean? So the Guajillo chili is a great alternative if you just want to kick the flavor up a notch from the California chili, because the California chili will leave you desiring just something.
A little bit more spice.
Yeah,
maybe.
if you like the spice.
What kind of pepper is this when you grow it, when it's green?
This is a Marisol pepper, and it's a Guajillo when it's dried. Simple as that, friends. And this one, I don't know how confusing it is for you to find this one, because I know there's a certain pepper that we all have a difficult time, and I've actually mistaken myself.
Because they're mislabeled at the store.
They're mislabeled at the store, but this is a Guajillo pepper. It's a Marisol chili pepper, and it's large and long. Yeah, I said that, friends. I'm sorry. The beautiful Guajillo chili pepper is one of my favorite peppers. The reason I love it so much is because you guys know how I feel, and I'm very passionate about like the red chili sauce. It has to be just right. It has to have the right amount of flavor, and I believe the Guajillo really brings it in flavor, and it's very versatile for every palate. So whether you want to make it sweet or savory, however you choose to make it, it's gonna be your go-to chile. For example, you like chilaquiles, goes great with that. You like enchiladas potosinas, great for any kind of enchilada. Again, it's perfect for your birria, it's perfect for your pozole, and all things that require the red chili in your Mexican stuff, even your salsa. So the salsa that I made last time that was super spicy, you can just make it with these chilies, and it's gonna be excellent. So, friends, don't get turned off. Do you remember when we made the tamales and we have that sauce in there? The Guajillo chile is the one that you want to season your beef with, and you want to season your tamales with. So, it's a favorite. Oh, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, friends. Do you remember I received this from our friend Charlene in New Mexico? Gracias, amiga. I am taking good care of this baby. I used it over the weekend, as you can see. And I don't know, between the Guajillo and the New Mexico chili, I don't know which one's my favorite. I want them to battle it out together. But how beautiful is this risca? You guys see one of these? Not only for decoration, this is for good use. And this chili brings the heat and it brings the flavor. You know how I always talk about I don't like to eat spicy things that don't have flavor? Well, you won't run into any of those problems if you use a New Mexico chili pepper. Now, if you can't find a risca, because you guys have me spoiled, okay? I'm gonna show you the one that I buy, and that way you guys can kind of get a look at it and see if it's something you're interested. So let's take a look at it. New Mexico chili pods, yes. This one is sweet, it is mild, but that mild is more on the spicier level. And it depends on which brand you're purchasing too. So this is one of the popular ones that I purchased because I can find it pretty much anywhere in the Southwest, in the West Coast. I can find this one, and I believe in Texas I found it a few times. So this is a good brand to get, and I think it's Baker's, right?
Yes, and that brand is mild.
It is mild. I don't know, it's sweet, spicy, it brings the flavor. I love it. See, not all chiles are created equal. They're like humans, you know? We gotta appreciate them for what they are. And these chilies, they're gonna be a little bit drier, but not to worry. The peel from this, you can just eat it. It's not gonna stay stuck in your teeth or anything like that. It's very, very thin and smooth, if you can see that.
Oh, that's right. With the other ones, you have to strain them. They get stuck.
With the California pepper, I get that. It gets stuck, you're straining. And then this one, it just helps, especially when you're making the chili oils or the seasonings. It blends well because it's so dry. Do you see that?
Super dry, and then the peel is not as thick. Okay,
yes.
got it.
So, although you can get these fresh, like the one that Charlene got me. Let me take one off. I should say Charlene and the family. Okay, I don't want you guys and my sobrinas to feel left out on that one. So if you see it, it just depends on the brand that you're getting. Like these are super fresh because they're on the risca.
Right.
So, and the risca is kind of like what, the reef? The little thing we have going on over here. But they're super thin.
You have to be careful because some of the riscas are coated with wax and they're not meant for cooking. So always ask if it's for cooking, or you can really tell the difference. Like these, you can't see any wax coating on these guys.
No, you can't. These are for cooking, but I do have one with wax coating if they want to see it. It's a gift that I also received from Charlene. I'm telling you, I'm so spoiled, and you guys know the weight of my heart, but I really love this chili pepper. It's sweet. It's a little bit spicier than the rest of the ones that I've mentioned, but it's also very versatile for each and every of the recipes that you see me using chili for. It just gives a different dynamic, and it's more of a mysterious flavor, like, ooh, where did that come from? You know? So that's what we have going on with the New Mexico chili. And if you guys want to know what kind of chili the New Mexico is, let me tell you. The New Mexico chili is a dried hatch chili. You guys hear hatch, you guys know it's going to be good. It's going to be spicy. You're going to be like cleaning your nose. And it really just depends on the hands that touch it when it comes to chili. Because I know my sister touches any kind of chili pepper, we are going to have spicy problems. Like, it's going to get hot. And mine are very subtle. Like, it's not that spicy, right?
That's true.
So this chili can be used along with the recipes that we mentioned for the other chilies. It just depends on how spicy you want it. So if you're very, very timid and scared of the spice, go with the California. If you want the full-on heat, go ahead and bring a New Mexico. And I'm saying heat, it's not like an habanero. It's a flavorful spice that's probably more advanced. And then the Guajillo's medium, I think. And then the California is very, very mild, if anything.
Well,
So-
what do you use this chili for specifically?
I like this chili for chile colorado.
Oh, that's so
La
good.
carne con chile colorado for your stews. And again, if you want to add that mysterious spice flavor to a lot of your food, this chili is wonderful because it brings flavor and spice. Those two together with a little bit of the sweetness is just perfect for any of the Mexican dishes that you want to make. So I don't want to bombard you guys with so much information with the chiles. I want you guys to be able to remember these particular starter chiles for your Mexican dishes. And if you guys have any questions or you like to have or share some extra input that you guys know, because I know the Views Club, you guys are smart. So if you guys have any of that you want to share with us, make sure to leave it in the comments. I'm pretty sure that the rest of our club's going to appreciate that. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. The starter red chilies for your main Mexican dishes, whether it's your enchiladas, chilaquiles, pozole, whatever the recipe might be. And if you're confused, ask us in the comments. I know that we're getting a lot of friends, but Claude and I are really doing our best to stay in contact with you guys.
The next video will be the spicier chilies and the mislabeled ones at the grocery store.
Yes, the mislabeled ones. So if you guys like this, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you guys like to comment, this is your time to comment. So that way I'm aware if we're going to continue these kind of episodes, not just for the chiles, but for other things that you guys have been asking about my pantry. What do I keep here? Because you guys know that I'm a foodie and a self-taught little chef here that loves the kitchen. And I'm going to bring it because it always takes that person that really loves food, but also like a seeker, like, you know, I seek answers and I'm gonna get those answers for us. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys with the chiles. I hope you guys enjoy this, and the more that you guys ask, the more I'm able to provide for you guys. Okay?
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, it's our pleasure to be here with you. We hope you enjoyed this chili lesson, and on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios!